Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rihanna and I hope that everyone is doing okay during this time. I know everything's been a little bit crazy. I know I've been having a tough time being out of work and just not being able to go anywhere, and I know that a lot of people have it way worse. Like, I'm totally aware. Just when you are someone that kind of suffers with depression and anxiety as it is kind of rough to be so isolated, but I realized that I need to start doing things that make me happy, and makeup is always something that makes me happy. But during this time, of course, I haven't been doing my makeup because I have nowhere to go. But I have been watching makeup tutorials, and I feel like it relaxes me, and I just wanted to do the same for someone else if that's what you're into. So I created this brown smoky eye with this insane pop of like blue, almost like a duochrome inner corner. My inspiration from this look came from the YouTuber atleeeey. She's one of my favorite makeup YouTubers, and I love everything she does on Instagram. She did this look about a week ago, and I can't find any pictures of it. I think I saw it in one of her Instagram stories. So unfortunately I can't really show you my exact inspiration, but you should just go follow her because her makeup looks are always amazing. And I also find that even though they look intricate, they're pretty easy to duplicate, which is nice. It's refreshing. But anyway, if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching and I'm gonna zoom in and show you how I did it. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking my Milani Soft and Sultry palette, and I am first going to go in with this like mid-tone brown color, and I am going to dust that into my crease. And while I do that, I'm kind of going to start forming the shape that I want, which is more like a winged out look. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and do that. So if you can see how I kind of like have that winged out a little bit. I normally, for a lot of my looks, I do a winged eyeliner, but for this one I kind of prefer it without a wing, but I still want that like cat eye shape. So I'm kind of focusing more of the color on the outer corner to kind of already start deepening it up. But for the rest of my eye, I'm kind of more doing like a blown out, faded look for the crease. So now that I'm happy with how that is looking, I am going to go in and deepen that up with this sort of darker chocolate brown. For that, I'm going to use a smaller, more precise brush, and I'm going to also bring that into my crease, but I'm going to bring it slightly lower to kind of create the gradient effect that I'm going for. After I focus this into the crease, I'm also going to take this color on the outer corner and kind of buff that in to deepen everything up a little bit. Alright, and now I am going to take things a step further to really deepen up my outer corner. I'm going to actually go back and forth with this super dark chocolate brown and this black. And I'm just gonna kind of slightly do it so I don't overdo it from the get-go, even though I do really want to build this up quite a bit. And I'm only going to focus this on my outer corner right at the moment. And instead of doing like circular motions or like kind of blending it, I just want to like tap in the inner corner to get it placed where I want it and build it up first before I start blending. I just find that it is less patchy that way. and I get less fallout, considering I'm one of those people that likes to do my face makeup before I go in and do my eye makeup. Okay, so I like the way this looks, and I'm going to stop with the deepening up of everything, and I'm going to take my first brush that I had that lighter crease shade on, and I'm just not adding any additional product. I'm just going over everything and kind of just blending everything together and trying to get rid of any harsh lines that I have. And I might dip back into that first color if I see that I need something blended, which I feel like I do a little bit. So that is what I'm doing right now, but just a little bit. Okay, so I'm happy with how that looks. And now I am actually going to go in with my finger, because I just find for my lid, anytime I want to place a color on my lid, I get the best payoff when I just use the tip of my finger and I can just kind of press it in. So I'm actually going to take the dark matte brown, and I'm going to place that all over my lid and just tap my finger into it. And see how it goes on completely pigmented. I just feel like, especially with a matte color, I find it can be really patchy to try to pack on a lid color when you use a brush. Because with a matte color, if you use a shimmer shade, you can at least wet your brush and then go in with the color. But with a matte color, you really can't wet your brush, so you just have to keep going forth and back and forth and building it up. So I find this method just way easier. So yeah, my lid is pretty much completely covered with that shade, and then I'm just gonna go back in with that original brush and just kind of blend in that lid shade. Atlee's look that she did, it seemed like her lid was matte, but I just really prefer a super shimmery lid or glitter. It's just how I am. So on top of my lid, I am going to go in with this Super Shock shadow from ColourPop. It's an ultra glitter, and it's in the color 3. And it's just this really pretty dark taupey brown with this fine glitter in it. So I'm going to put that on my lid, and I'm just going to use my finger again. The best way to apply these is always with your finger. So I'm just going to swipe that on my lid. And then I'm gonna take and actually kind of bring it up in my crease, only in the middle of my lid. Oh, of course my camera died in the middle of that, so excuse me if the angle and the lighting's a little bit different. But so anyway, as I was saying, I put that ultra glitter shade all over my lid, and then I did bring it up into the crease, only in the center of my eye. You kind of want to think about how the light hits your eye, and you really want I like people to pay attention to the pupil, I guess. So just by doing that in the middle, it kind of draws all the attention to the center of your eye. So now I have my lid done. I'm going to go in and do my lower lash line before I do my inner corner, which is my favorite part. So what I'm going to do is take the dark brown again, and I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line. And I want to kind of connect it to that outer corner to kind of complete that wing shape. And now I'm just going to go in with the darker mid-tone brown and then tap in with the lighter mid-tone and just kind of go back and forth, and then use that to kind of blend out my lower lash line. Okay, so now I have kind of the main portion of my eye done. I am going to go in with a dark brown eyeliner. The one I like is the Avon eyeliner. It's literally the best brown eyeliner I've ever used, but I'm sure you can find other really decent brown eyeliners. So I'm just going to do my waterline with that. I was also thinking a blue would be really pretty with this look. It would just be like another pop of color, and I might redo this look sometime and use a blue eyeliner instead of brown. But now that we have that finished, we are going to go in and do the inner corner. And I really tried to make this as like bright and like iridescent as possible, so I did have to use a few products to achieve it. But I'm sure you could find within your collection kind of a combination of products that give the same effect. Even if it's not blue, any like cool tone color would look really cool with this look. So I'm just going to show you how I achieved this bright iridescent blue inner corner. So for my first step, I took this melted chrome eyeshadow from Essence, and these are literally under $5, and they are one of the best cream eyeshadows I've ever used. They're super pigmented, and they just give you that metallic metal finish that I always look for and can never seem to find. So yeah, it's in the color Lead Me, and it's just this super chromy silver. So I'm going to take that, and I just use my fingers because these are a cream formula, and I'm going to pop that right into my inner corner. Okay, and once that is placed, see how crazy metallic that is? I am now going to take my James Charles palette, and I'm going to use this almost like periwinkle color. I want to say, I can't remember, but I think it's called Brother. I'm not sure, but it's, yeah, it's like the periwinkle blue. I'm obsessed with this color, one of my favorite eyeshadow colors. And I'm just going, once again, to take my finger and just place that on top of that metallic shade. And I know that looks crazy because it's so dark, but I swear it comes together. So there's one more step to this inner corner, and then I'll be done. So now I'm going to take the Sapphire color from the KVD Beauty Alchemist palette, and it's this one right here. It kind of all looks the same because they all have a white base, but it's just like this really pretty duochrome blue, and it just adds that crazy shift to the inner corner that makes it almost like alien-like, which I really love. And I am just going to take that and place it on top of the others. Alright, and now I finally have that blue iridescent inner corner that I wanted. And now I'm just going to take my fluffy brush again and just kind of blend that together. And then my last step for eyeshadow is highlighting my brow bone, and I'm just going to take this Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm just using this kind of champagne shade, and I am just going to lightly highlight my brow bone. Alright, and now I just need to pop on some mascara. I'm going to do that off camera just because it takes me forever because I do a million coats. And then I'll come back and show you the lip color that I'm going to use. And for mascara, I use the Essence Lash Princess and the Essence The False Lashes. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I have the eyes all finished, I am just going to go in with the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Lip Gloss from Wet n Wild. This is one of my favorite colors. It's in the color Send Nudes, and it's just kind of this like neutral light pink nude. So a lot of times I will do a bold lip with a bold eye, but I'm just kind of feeling a nude for this look, so I'm just going to go in and put some of that on. And that is the finished look. And the thing that I really like about this lip gloss is depending on your eye look, like this is a cool tone look and I feel like the lip looks cool tone, but if you were wearing a warm tone look, it would bring out the rosiness of the lip color, so it's very versatile. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this look. And I have no idea when I'll be going back to work, so I definitely need something to do while I'm doing nothing. So I don't think this will be my last makeup tutorial, but I just wanted to wish everyone a good day, and now I have a full face of makeup and nothing to do, so I might just go take a nap and lay with my doggies. So anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.